Welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to have you here. So today we're going to work with day 21 of Christy's beautiful life sketch. And sorry about the little bit of a wiggle here. I'm not sure why my camera is moving so much, but I'm going to use some of these papers that I used in the take one for life in color. So you can use the same papers, the same pictures, but I'm going to do another take on it. So today I'm going to use more stamping than mixed media. So I'm going to start with this Ice Ice Baby from Color Theory. So this from Studio Calico, I believe, and using the same stencil as I used in my take one. So this time I'm just popping through the blue, and so it's going to line up with the blue, and I thought I was going to be really straight with these bars, and it didn't need to be. So, so I'm going to cut a lot of the stencil work out because I did spend a lot of time um, being fussy with it. And so I am going to use that blue is going to roll over the top, but it's going to be this rainbows, and I'm just going to extend it out a bit. And so there's that dye ink from Color Theory Size Baby. And I just did the color blocking background with that same color in behind after I got the stenciling done. And so I was going to double check on which of these from Color Theory I wanted to use. So there's the purple pigment and there's this dye one. The dye is a little more drier than the pigment. The pigment ones for Color Theory are really juicy. And I liked the dye ink better, so I'm going to go through here. It is Purple Rain for Color Theory. There we go. And then back into here. And so as you can see, I've got it extended out. And so this is how I did the background with the blue too. So I'm just going to use my um, dauber brush and I'm just going to smear it around. Um, there's a few lines that we see right now, but they blend out okay. And for the most part, you won't see them just because of what the pattern paper goes on top and then the embellishing after. And so then the last one I do is the pink, and I'm going to use the same stencil. I'm going to use the dots like I did on my take one, but I'm going to use this one is called Hot Pink. And I don't think I show that one close, but it is, I think it's an Ali Edwards one, but or it's Studio, like Ali Edwards or Studio Calico, but same kind of setup. Font and everything's the same. And just smearing it out. And so I haven't cut my white cardstock down yet. I am going to, but I haven't yet. So I didn't worry about it when I first started because I knew I was going to cut it down. And so that's what those look like. I decided I need a little bit more of the pink out this side. And then I am going to work through the stenciling on all of them again and just add some more depth. And so you can see right here, I'm going to go back with my blue and add some more hearts over top. And I'm not lining it up. I want them to be overlapped. I want that messy look. When I first started, I didn't want the messy look, but then I decided, nope, I really do. So it just gives different depth um, because the ink, it's all the same ink, but yeah. And then I did decide afterwards that I wanted a little bit of pink and purple hearts in that blue column and a little bit of blue and pink in the star and a little bit of purple and blue in the pink. So you can see a little bit there. And so now I've got those pieces of paper and I'm going to roll the tops of these like I did in my take one of this that was for my other daughter. So I'm just going to hold it there for a second, wrapping around my pen, holding it so it sticks. I'm using a different glue this time so it actually glues a little bit easier. So I'm going to do the same thing here, rolling it over my pen, going to add some glue to it, and then I'm going to hold and was holding that paper first before I put the glue on it, just so I could get a little bit of that roll on it. So then when my glue's on it, it's easier to roll. and have it stay where I need it to. So I'm just gonna hold it for a minute. Now it's ready. So just kind of placing them where I think they might go, and now that's the bottom of this one. Do the same thing with the popsicle one. There we go. I'm just going to cut it in about half. I'm going to roll it first, which is kind of funny. Roll it, glue it, cut it. There it is. This one hasn't glued as nicely. I don't know why. So I'm just going to use a piece of washi tape to make it work. And so the pink one's going to go here. And you can see that I've already cut it down as well for my background mixed media piece. And on this one, I decided that I wanted the bottoms to be a little bit more lined up. But I'm playing around with it because on the last one, it was more of in a triangle shape. This one, I've decided that I want more of it lined up. So down goes the photos. I'm just doing a little strip on the top and the bottom and just matching it up where I really want it to go. And there's my T-square to get those bottoms straight across. Then I decided I wanted the pictures matched up as well for their bottoms, so the T-square works really well and is a handy tool for that. So just lining it up. And then these will be staggered a little bit so that in the sketch it was staggered as well. And I've got the title down. It says, "Life is art, live yours in color." Some of it looks like it's hard to see just on the video, but it actually isn't bad in person. I'm pulling some embellishments off of these really, really old thickers. And so there's 3 arrows on these ones that I'm going to put in with the gold. Just looking at some of the different things on here, trying to get some of the stuff used up. So use some of these hearts. This says love, I think. Doesn't make it. So I'm gonna look through these and find all the little heart bits that I can. And now I'm looking through my wood veneer and my old kind of box. So there's some of these that are left. So these are the ones I used. A few of them. I will use a few of them on another page that goes along with this one. But so these wood veneer painted, I think I got it in a hip kit club. So, oh, and there's a gold one that came off of just some random piece. So why not? Just do some sprinkles of them around some the wooden flowers, because why not? There's lots of pattern on here. I did put those 2 blue ones almost in line. They're not going to stay like that because I notice it's 2 blue ones almost in line, but it didn't really come off didn't really want to come off very easily when I do it. But so this blue one's going to go down here for the star, just getting some sprinkled in and around and everywhere. The arrow has 2 parts. I'm just trying to get it situated so that the star looks okay in there. And just looking, put Where's the fun? The blue one, if you notice, popped down to the bottom there. Then I'm going to put it on this rainbow background because it's pretty, and why not? Just pulls in all of those colors with that purple, and that's what I was planning on doing anyway, so just trying to get this gold star came off, so I'm just trying to figure out, it was up top, but I decided it's not going to stay up top anymore. Just looking to see if there's anything else. Pulled out these buttons, but I decided no, so I'm going to come in with some enamel dots, and it's almost ready here. So if you haven't seen my take one uses mixed media with a similar idea, but it's not quite the same. It uses the same main pattern papers for Echo Park for those strips and the same alphas, but a whole bunch of different embellishments and different pattern paper on the back. They're going to go in two different albums. One is for my oldest daughter, one's for my youngest daughter, so they don't have to look the same. And it's fun to make them look different. So just putting in lots of enamel dots, because why not? I wanted this one to be a lot of fun. So here's some close-ups so you can see the title a little bit better there. All the enamel dots. And if you liked my video today, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate that. And thank you for spending your time here today. There'll be a couple other videos that pop up here in a second. One of them will be the take one of this. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. And thank you so much. Have a great day.